Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Actually, it is played with some tabla accompaniment and some other instrument, but in emergency, that's what I could, present. Thank you very much.
Good evening. Welcome to the third annual Mashal Culture Show. My name is Aisha Sheikh, and this is my lovely co-director, Sadaf Sitar.
So it's very nice to see such a wonderful turn-up, third year running. We have an evening packed full of entertainment for you. We have music, dances, and some songs. So we hope that you will enjoy it. Firstly, we'd like to start off with the national anthem, American national anthem. So please join us for that. Would you all please rise? It gives me great pleasure to introduce this very talented young man, still young, energetic, can be bossy when he needs to be, but very loving guy. And most importantly, the president of Mushal, and my husband, the father of my daughter, Faraz Sattar.
Assalamu alaikum. Can we have the house light a little higher, please? I'm going to use the cordless mic because I like walking around. Consul General of Pakistan, Mrs. Rifat Masood. Our lovely friend, Mayor of San Ramon, Abraham Wilson. Thank you. Hello. Okay. San Ramon Council Member, Mr. and Mrs. Council Member Dave Hudson and Ms. Barbara Hudson. Our friends in the school district and parks and services community of San Ramon, we welcome you here. Our great friend, Mr. Ethan Casey. Our friend, Mr. Bill Clarkson. And our friends from the Interfaith Society. Our respected friends, guests, and family. Welcome. So it gives me great pleasure to stand in front of you all for the 3rd annual cultural show. This is, I remember distinctly, and most of you also remember, the first one was at the San Ramon Community Center, and it was attended by 400 guests, and there were 80 participants. Since then, this event has caught fire, and this year we have roughly about 600 plus people in the hall. And you'll be astonished to know there are over 150 participants this year. Almost double. So this event has really caught fire. This event has really ignited the community here. And let me tell you some of the things with regards to this. So what have we done? Most of you and us have met each other at the last year's cultural show. And what have we done since then? Okay. Well, let's start with, we participated in the 4th of July parade that takes place in the city of Danville, done by the Kiwanis Club. So it's an annual 4th of July parade, and we participated in that. Then I'm sure all of you have heard of Greg Morrison, the writer of 3 Cups of Tea. We were the community sponsor of his event in September of last year. We also had, Greg Morrison asked volunteers in the community, and we were proud to give a lot of volunteering at this community and at this event as well. Then on top of that, one of the events that we were very, very proud of, we participated as a community partner at the Imran Khan Foundation fundraiser organized by the BWB, Borders Without Borders. Buddies Without Borders, sorry. So they put together an amazing show in December of last year, and we were one of the partners in that, and we appreciated all their efforts that they did in generating money for the flood victims. Last but not the least, Mushal itself organized a walk for the flood victims, which was attended by over 450 people, and we were able to generate more than $65,000. So one must ask, that, hey, it's great to have a cultural show here, and it's great to have events like this, but what are we really trying to achieve from shows like this? Well, one thing is very clear to everyone. We are showcasing our culture through the youth who will be coming and performing here. So our purpose is to give an opportunity to the youth, a platform to the youth to come and showcase their culture, learn a little bit about Pakistan themselves, and give it back to the community. In the process, what has happened and what parents have told us, and quite a few parents told us even in the hall today, that, thank you so much for organizing this. We really appreciate it. My kid is so fired up learning about our culture, learning about our language, learning about our music, which previously they were not very attuned to. So this event is giving them an opportunity to learn more about our culture and more about our community. It provides leadership, believe it or not. I'll give you an example. One of the segment directors is only 17 years old. And we charged him with the opportunity of running a segment, and he stepped up. And he's delivered, and you'll see soon, meaning this is the opportunity that he's managing a group of 10 kids, practicing twice a week, arranging that and making sure that everyone's coming to practice and organizing the entire event. This gives a leadership quality to the kids. This gives them an opportunity to get to know, get the leadership skills and learn and be able to be a better contributor in the society. What it also helps is take the fear of stage from people. Let me give you a couple examples. First year, there was a 5-6-year-old girl who was only in the fashion show, and she was very shy. She was very, she was holding her mom's hand. She was just walking around. And this year, she's in 2 dances and walking the fashion show, and you'll see her. I don't want to name names, but you'll see the girl who is right in the front and the center of the fashion show. So this is what show has given this to this girl. So I was talking to a parent, and I was like, hey, you got kids. Why don't you put your kids in the dance? He's like, you know what? My kids just can't dance. They're not into dance. I was like, okay, sure. First year, they didn't dance. Second year, they didn't dance. This year, these 3 kids are in 3 dances. So an opportunity to the kids when they see each other, their friends and their family participating in it, it gives them the opportunity that I want to do it. I want to learn this thing. And you know what? Science and math is great. Art is equally important. Quick thing. There's a lot of talk that there's so much talent in our community, and you'll see it today. There's a spin-off that's been talked about from Mushel's event, and there are people who want to start a drama theater here in San Ramon, just within the community. This is the talent you're going to see tonight, inshallah ta'ala. And so I always, in the past 2 years, I've left with this note, and I'm going to do the same. In my first marketing class, I was told, you gotta explain something 5 times before people catch on to it. 5 times. This is just the 3rd year. Please don't get fed up of me saying this. It's the power of being. There are approximately 600 people in this room. If each one of us spends only an hour in community services, only 1 hour in getting involved in the local organizations, local societies, you know how many days of community service we'll produce? 27 days. 27 days. That's almost a month of community service. Imagine what this community can take advantage of all of us contributing towards the society, towards giving back to the community. 27 days. That's the power of being. Hence the motto of Mushel, together we can make a difference. Thank you, everyone.
So next we'd like to introduce the Consul General of Pakistan. Ms. Rifat, would you please come to the stage and say a few words? Thank you. Thank you so much for being here today.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Well, after seeing some of the slideshow and listening to the flute player and listening to Faraz, I certainly don't have this kind of talent. The talent I think we're going to see tonight. But I would like to thank all of you, Faraz, for arranging this. Mayor of San Ramon, thank you for being here with us and sharing this wonderful event with the community, council members, and ladies and gentlemen, it is such an honor and pleasure. It's a privilege for me to be here tonight. I have flown in from Los Angeles just to be with the good people of San Ramon. I would like to say that I'm new to the United States. I've only been here 6 months. And in these 6 months, I've had the opportunity of traveling to some of the places which are under my jurisdiction, as they call it. I've traveled in California, Washington, and Oregon, and I plan to go to Arizona and Colorado as well later in the year. But I must say, I have also in my career traveled in other parts of the world. I must say that the Pakistani-American community of the West Coast is one of the best communities that I've ever come across. You are the most active, the most vibrant, the most dedicated, and I salute your efforts. You are the real ambassadors of Pakistan. So you all deserve a bigger hand. You know, it's not easy being a Consul General of Pakistan or an ambassador of Pakistan. And I know that you who are living here for so many years and interacting with mainstream Americans, it's also not easy for you to market Pakistan, to showcase Pakistan. Because Pakistan, despite its rich culture, its history, its art, its traditions, its folklore, it is a misunderstood country. I feel it is deeply misunderstood because what is shown about Pakistan on the television, in the media, is not really what Pakistan is all about. And it is events like this. That is why I particularly came here, because I believe truly that it's events like this that show the world what the real Pakistan is all about. And I know that all of you, as you are interacting every day with the mainstream community here, with the Americans here, you are able to show them through your very presence, through your lives, through the way you work. You are all very successful in your different fields. You are able to show them what the real Pakistan is. Hey, Pakistan, okay, we all know that we are facing problems. We all know that we have challenges. There is terrorism and extremism and everything. But here is a Consul General of Pakistan who is a woman, who is a Muslim, and who is very progressive. And let me tell you, there are millions like me and millions like you. I don't want to make a big speech because we are here to enjoy an evening of music, song, and dance. So I'm not going to make a big speech. I'm only going to say that it is our job here as Pakistanis in the United States to show the American public what we are all about. Unfortunately, I feel that the American public is not as well informed about Pakistan as it should be, about our history, about our culture, about our lives, and also about the many challenges that we face. And I think the best way to do that, not only through art and culture and music, but also through economic and trade and commerce relationships. I think that whereas political and bilateral relations can take place between foreign ministries, any relationship between a country is solidified once the businessmen come in, once the economic relations and the trade relations are built up. And I think that you over here, as the Pakistani community that have been living here for many, many years, you have to help us build those trade relations. We all know that Pakistan is a country rich in resources. It is a country ready for investment despite all the challenges. We are huge exporters of cotton, and yet we don't have the market access in the United States. We have to reach out to the American public through our congressmen, through our elected representatives, to Capitol Hill and tell them that, look, Pakistani products coming into the United States products going into Pakistan are going to build a stronger and more vibrant relationship. We are an old ally. We are traditional friends. We have stood together in times of difficulty. The United States was the foremost country that came to our help during the time of the floods. But that's not enough. We have to build a strategic partnership, and that will be done through economic integration, through help in partnership in building schools, in building hospitals, in investing in the energy sector, in the power sector, and that is where I look to the Pakistan-American community to engage with your people here and showcase what is there for Pakistan. I think that it is very important that the United States realize that a stable and prosperous Pakistan is not only in the interest of the Pakistani people, but it is also in the interest of the United States, and it is also in the interest of the entire world. So before I go on and on about more boring speeches of relations between Pakistan and India and the United States, please let's join and let's listen and watch this wonderful event that has been put together by Faraz and his group. I would like to congratulate Mashal once again for this is the third event that you're doing, 3 in a row. You're doing very well. You've got 2 more to go, and then your marketing thing will come true. So I hope to be here again next year. I wish you all the best. The consulate has opened its doors for you. I know we're not doing a very good job. I've heard some complaints by some people. I know that they're there, yes, but we are trying to improve, and I'm open to suggestions. Please, I know it's difficult, the environment that we live in, but if you have any suggestions on how we can improve our counselor services, I'm open to listening to those suggestions. Email me, contact me on the phone, tell me how we can do a better job, and how we can try and get together and build a stronger relationship between our 2 countries. Thank you very much.
If you look at your programs, we did have Congressman McNerney, who was supposed to come and join us tonight. Unfortunately, he was not able to. He got held up in Washington, D.C. But we do have his representative here in the audience with us. Sherry Clausen, would you like to take a bow for us? Where are you? There she is. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. The next gentleman I would like to introduce is someone who served our city by initiating civic projects, business growth, and as a veteran of the United States Army, he has served our country. Mashal is proud to introduce the mayor of our wonderful city, my favorite mayor, Mayor Abram Golson.
Assalamu alaikum. It's a family, and that's who we are. You know, we mentioned together we can, and that's what resonates in our city throughout both of our cultures. We are one because we understand the importance of family. We understand the importance of tradition, working together, becoming that family. And over the last 3 years, I feel Marshall is a part of me. It started here in San Ramon. The genesis of all of us working together. And that's who we are. We are the human race, one world, working together. San Ramon is that catalyst. We are family. We work together because if you're successful, we are successful. I welcome you, and I will make this very brief because the last 2 years I want to watch the theater. I don't want to hear political speaking, but welcome to San Ramon, and look forward to seeing you next year for Marshall. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mayor. And my apologies for the preemptive appearance before. This was my real cue, so here I am, and we're ready to start. One of the things that I'd like to say about our mayor is that amongst the dignitaries, and I've done many of these programs, we actually get a lot of people who stay for a minute. We get people who stay for 5 minutes. Our mayor is sitting, dancing with us to all the songs, applauding the kids, giving out medals till the show ends. So, Mayor, I hope you don't have anywhere to go tonight. What I'd like to do now is talk about Mashal and our program tonight, Virsa. Every year, we go with a theme. Mashal, first of all, when we were naming the organization, we were thinking about a beacon or a light because that's how it's translated. And then a guiding light, which is Mashal-e-Ra. And within that, our goal really was somehow or the other, we need to pass on this baton to the next generations who are not as familiar with Pakistan, and to the Americans, to the people who live, work, govern, and are with us always, for them to understand what Pakistan is all about. And then so this go around, we chose the theme Virsa. Virsa is literally translated as heritage. So the news today from Pakistan is not all that great. There's a cry that emanates from our native land. And so it is utterly important for us to talk about Virsa even more, because ours is a rich tradition. We have the oldest civilization in the world. And our civilization is a civilization of color. It's a civilization of song. It's a civilization of poetry. It's a heritage that we are all really proud of. More importantly, this rich tradition of culture, of color, of poetry, is the Virsa, or the heritage that we Pakistani Americans grew up with. And it is also the Virsa that we would like to pass on to our children very, very importantly. So today, join me, if you will, in appreciating and talking about our Virsa, and very importantly, 148 participants. I'll say that again. 148 participants today. You will see, get exposed to this Virsa, see it from our eyes, and do not see it from what you see on television and your newspapers every day. So come join us. This is Virsa 2011.
बस तेरा दीदार व तेरा प्यार तुझी को सब कुछ माना तेरिया हवावां विच ठंडियां ने छावां विच रहना सदा हो तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे दिल दीवाना तेरे लिए तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे सात समंदर पार वो तेरी याद मुझे पल पल तड़पाए कुछ भी ना भाए न रह पाए ये दिल धड़कन रुक जाए लेकर आंखों में तेरा चेहरा तेरी खुशबू सांसों में लौटूं जब मैं तू मेरी जान मुझे ले ले बाहों में गलियां चुबारे तेरे जग दे नजारे तेरे चांदने तेरा हो तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे दिल दीवाना तेरे लिए तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे गलियां चुबारे तेरे जग दे नजारे तेरे चांदने तेरा हो तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे दिल दीवाना तेरे लिए तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे दिल दीवाना तेरे लिए तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे दिल दीवाना तेरे लिए तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे गलियां चुबारे तेरे जग दे नजारे तेरे चांदने तेरा हो तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे दिल दीवाना तेरे लिए तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे दिल दीवाना तेरे लिए तेरे बिना दिल ना लगे Continuing this tradition, I'd like to introduce our next segment, which is the music segment.
And let me talk a little bit about this. The diversity of music in Pakistan is extremely rich. You actually have an interesting fusion of Eastern and Western music. And very importantly, what you'll see today on the stage is actually all homegrown, local Tri-Valley talent. All of the participants on the stage are actually either residents of Danville, San Ramon, or Dublin. And yeah, Fremont is well represented in the audience. Send us more people. So once again, what we're really showcasing here is you'll see different medleys, and you'll see a diversity of the music, from the serious, classical, to the very upbeat, and in between a mix of the three. So here's our music segment.
Hello? I'd like to dedicate this to my grandmother. Yeah, I just wanted to say Assalamu alaikum, and I actually want to dedicate this to my grandmother, who has actually just recently passed away, so may Allah take her to heaven. Ameen. Ameen. भी पाकिस्तान हूँ, तू भी पाकिस्तान है।
Hello, check. Assalamu alaikum and good evening. I'm going to be presenting a ghazal this evening. It's a form of semi-classical music, very popular in Pakistan. आज जाने की जिद ना करो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो, यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो, यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो। हाय मर जाएंगे हम तो लुट जाएंगे, ऐसी बातें किया ना करो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो। तुम ही बोलो जरा क्यों न रोके तुम्हें, जान जाती है जब उठ के जाते हो तुम, जान जाती है जब उठ के जाते हो तुमको अपनी कसम जाने जा, बात इतनी मेरी मान लो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो। हाय मर जाएंगे हम तो लुट जाएंगे, ऐसी बातें किया ना करो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो। वक्त की कैद में जिंदगी है मगर, वक्त की कैद में जिंदगी है मगर, चंद घड़ियाँ यही हैं जो आज़ाद हैं, इनको खोकर मेरी जाने जा, उम्र भर ना तरसते रहो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो, यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो, यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो। हाय मर जाएंगे हम करो आज जाने की जिद ना करो. Thank you. So this next song is called Tan Dole. This is from a very popular TV show called Coke Studio, which shows live performances of variations on songs. Here we go.
तन डोले मन बोले रातों में
जो देखे वो सोचे बातों में तन डोले मन डोले रातों में बातों में जो देखे वो सोचे रातों में हो अजनबी चल रहे शामों में ओ बढ़ रहे चल रहे रातों में तन डोले मन डोले मेरी जान. चल रहे शामों में ओ चल रहे बढ़ रहे रातों में तन डोले मन बोले मेरी जान.
तन डोले
मन बोले रातों में जो देखे वो सोचे बातों में Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What a super performance. So, if anybody in the audience would like to get in touch with these musicians, I'm the agent. We're ready to go to the next segment. And this is the kids' fashion show. This is where you'll see our youngsters showcase apparel from the Mughal era all the way down to the latest fabrics. Now, hear this very, very carefully, okay? Do I have your attention? Okay. Watch for their unique poses. Because what we've done is, as parents and organizers, we've given them the liberty to display their inborn creativity. Take it away, folks, the kids' fashion segment.
Yo, what I'm about to do is break it down. Virsa Rich. You ain't heard something like this before. Yeah, sing it. Dance. I like that. Feel the beat. Shake your ass.
Who's gonna make you dance?
तेरे नाल जिंदगी दी बसदी बहार वे तू यो चन्ना सुख मेरा तू यो चन्ना प्यार वे छेती आ जा हुण तक नी आरामा छेती आ जा हुण तक नी आरामा मैं तेरे जेहा होर दिसदा छेती आ जा हुण तक नी आरामा मैं तेरे जेहा होर दिसदा जी करदा मैं तैनू वेखी जावां मैं तेरे जेहा होर दिसदा मैं तेरे जेहा होर दिसदा I like the beat. Dance to the beat. To the beat. तू मेरा मैं तेरी होई तेरे वर्गा होर न कोई तेरे कदमां च मिल जाण थावां तेरे कदमां च मिल जाण थावां मैं तेरे जेहा होर दिसदा तेरे कदमां च मिल जाण थावां नहीं तेरे जेहा होर दिसदा जी करदा मैं तैनू वेखी जावां नहीं तेरे जेहा होर दिसदा 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 Dance. तेरे कदमां च मिल जान थावां नहीं तेरे जिहा होर दिसदा जी करदा मैं तैनू वेखी जावां नहीं तेरे जिहा होर दिसदा 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 क्या ज़माना आ गया साहब. That was fantastic. Now we're going to introduce the next segment in the same flow, the adult fashion show. And Mashal is proud to bring Zara Said's exclusive Spring 2011 collection. Zara Said is a renowned designer whose couture pieces have been showcased in both London and Paris Fashion Week and takes pride in her unique cuts and elegant fashion fusion of East meets West. Renewal and rejuvenation are the basic themes that have been woven into her latest collection. Tonight's models will showcase Zara's latest line of party wear and couture. The Adult Fashion Show.
Sani da ga ni da ni ni da, na ni da ga ma ga sa. Sani da ga ni da ni da, na ni da ga ma sa ga ma da ni da ni da ni da pa da ma ga ga re ga ma ga pa ma ga re. Jana
nervous when you looked my way, but you knew all the words to say. Then your love slowly moved right in. All this time, oh my love, where you been? Leave, amore, don't you know? My love, I want you so. Sugar, you make my soul complete. Rapture taste so sweet. I'm mesmerized in every way. You keep me in a state of daze. Your kisses make my skin feel weak. I'm always melting in your heat. Then I soar like a bird in the wind. Oh, I glide as I'm flying through heaven. Amore, don't you know? My love, I want you so. Sugar, you make my soul complete. Rapture tastes so sweet. Amore, don't you know? My love, I want you so. Sugar, you make my soul complete. Rapture tastes so sweet. La 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 la. La 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 la. Amore, don't you know? My love, I want you so. Sugar, you make my soul complete. Rapture tastes so sweet. Amore, don't you know? My love, I want you so. Sugar, you make my soul complete. Rapture tastes so sweet. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Having fun yet? Okay, so for the next segment, I'd like the house lights to be a little brighter. We're getting into one of our more elaborate segments. It's comedy. And for Pakistanis, what's the epitome of comedy on TV? What is it? 50-50. So that's a very, very popular program. And what we have in your brochures, we've put an insert that, in my opinion, tries to do, the best justice possible to this skit. Now, what I can tell you is that there are 3 different skits, actually 4 different skits combined together. And for the Pakistani Americans, you'll be reminded of a lot of 50-50, Mind Your Language, and many, many other shows that you've become familiar with or were familiar with. So, are we ready? No, not you. We just have to put together a few chairs and, just a little bit of this setup. Okay, away we go, the comedy segment.
come on, it's ready, let's go. It's time. Come on. 1, 2, come on, going live. 1, 2, 3. We're live.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलाम वालेकुम। विरसा कॉमेडी टाइम खबरनामे के साथ आसिफ रहमान हाजिर हैं। सबसे पहले खास सुर्खियां। क्या कर रही हैं आप?
क्या मतलब? आप तो अपनी पुरानी सुर्खियां पढ़ रहे हैं, मैं तो लॉरेल की नई सुर्खी लगा रही हूँ।
वी आर लाइव। फर्स्ट ब्रेकिंग न्यूज। मशल मैनेजमेंट से गुजारिश है कि यूथ कल्चर प्रोग्राम समर की छुट्टियों में करें, क्योंकि सैन रमोन के पाकिस्तानी बच्चों से स्कूल में जब टीचर सवाल करती हैं तो वो जवाब में खड़े होकर टुक टुक सावरिया का डांस पेश कर देते हैं। आज की स्पोर्ट्स की खबरों में आईसीसी ने कामरान अकमल को खुसूसी अवार्ड देने का फैसला किया है। बेस्ट बैट्समैन सपोर्ट अवार्ड। आईसीसी का कहना है हर शानदार बैट्समैन के पीछे कामरान अकमल का हाथ है।
क्या मतलब? मैंने तो ये सुना था कि हर कामयाब आदमी के पीछे एक औरत का हाथ होता है।
देखिए ना, सीधी सी बात है। 2000 में कामरान अकमल ने 50 सेंचुरी बनाने में बैट्समैन की मदद करी। अगर वो कैच पकड़ लेते तो सेंचुरियां नहीं बनती।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। अब सैन रमोन की लोकल न्यूज़। मशल की मैनेजमेंट को सैन रमोन की यूथ ने एक कंप्लेंट लेटर भेजा है। उनका कहना है कि विरसा यूथ प्रोग्राम के कॉमेडी सेक्शन में ढूंढ कर बुढ़ों को रोल दिया गया है।
माफ कीजिएगा, 40 इज द न्यू 20। अभी तो मैं जवान हूँ।
एक सेकंड फोन आ रहा है। हेलो, सेल लगी है स्टोन रिज में? अच्छा चलो मैं आती हूँ। आसिफ साहब आप अपनी सुर्खियां लगाएं, मैं तो चली। मैं भी आ रही हूँ।
खावतीन हज़रात, अब पेश खिदमत है तिजारती खबरें। क्या कर रहे हो भाई? खबरनामा चल रहा है लाइव।
शेरवानी चाहिए।
वो क्यों भाई?
वो एक ही शेरवानी है।
तो सो फिर
फराज साहब ने तकरीर देनी है, शेरवानी।
अरे क्या कर रहे हो? अंदर कुछ पहना नहीं। खावतीन हज़रात, फनी खराबी की वजह से खबरनामे को मुलतवी करते हैं। अब आप देखिए गपशप शो।
नाजरीन, आपके प्रोग्राम गपशप के साथ अनवर मकसूद हाजिर। आज हमने अपने प्रोग्राम में एक ऐसी मेहमान को दावत दी है जो सारे पाकिस्तान को जगमगाता और जलाता रखती है। तो आइए कुछ बातें करते हैं बिजली से। अरे अरे, ये बिजली कहाँ गई?
मैं यहाँ हूँ।
आपके आते ही अंधेरा हो गया।
क्यों? चली जाऊँ क्या? सारी बत्तियाँ गुल हो जाएंगी तुम्हारी यहाँ पे।
वैसे माफ कीजिएगा, आपको तो पाकिस्तान में होना चाहिए था। आप यहाँ अमेरिका में क्या कर रही हैं?
शॉपिंग करने आई हूँ। मेसीज डिपार्टमेंट में ऐसी उम्दा सेल लगी है, क्या बताऊँ।
शॉपिंग किस चीज़ की?
बिजली की कुर्सी की।
और ये बिजली की कुर्सी का आप क्या करेंगी?
क्या करूँगी? कौमी असेंबली में जब बकवास करेगा ना, उसका टिक्का बॉडी बना दूंगी। ये करूँगी।
अच्छा बिजली, आपको पता है बहुत से लोगों को आपसे शिकायत रहती है।
कौन है ये बख्ती मारे जिनको मुझसे शिकायत है? बताएं तो जरा, नाम बताएं।
मसलन गरीबों को शिकायत है कि आप अमीरों के घर ज़्यादा रहती हैं।
बेचारे भाई अनवर भाई, असल में बात ये है कि गरीबों और अमीरों में जनरेटर गैप है।
अच्छा बिजली, अब आते हैं कुछ पर्सनल सवालात की तरफ।
बड़े पर्सनल हो रहे हो अनवर, क्या बात है?
ये बताइए, आपको सबसे ज़्यादा बुरा कौन लगता है?
आई कम बख्ती मारे, ये बल्लभ मुझे बहुत ही बुरे लगते हैं।
वो क्यों?
चलते हैं ना मुझसे।
अच्छा, आपकी तालीम कितनी है?
हाय माशाल्लाह माशाल्लाह, मैंने मास्टर्स करा है करंट अफेयर्स में।
और बच्चे कितने हैं?
2 प्यारे प्यारे बच्चे हैं मेरे, एक एसी और दूसरा डीसी।
अच्छा बिजली, शुक्रिया बहुत बहुत। इसके साथ ही हम अपने अगले मेहमान को दावत देते हैं। मेरे अगले मेहमान एक मियाँ और बीवी। तो आइए कुछ बातें करते हैं मियाँ बीवी। अरे अरे बेगम साहिबा, आप स्टूडियोज में नंगे पैर तशरीफ ले आई।
वो आपको इंटरव्यू में आने की इतनी खुशी थी तो मैंने सैंडल जेब में ही रख लिए। ये लीजिए।
लाइए।
कितना ख्याल रखता हूँ ना मैं।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, तशरीफ रखिए। अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
बेगम साहिबा, मैंने आपसे भी सलाम किया।
जरा जूते तो पहने दें। वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
ये तो करंट लगा रही है भाई।
मियाँ साहब, आप बहुत खामोश, कुछ बोल नहीं रहे।
मैं कैसे बोल सकता हूँ, मैं तो शादीशुदा हूँ। फिर भी इजाज़त लेने की कोशिश करता हूँ बेगम से। बेगम, अगर इजाज़त हो तो 2 बोल बोल लूँ?
इजाजत है।
लीजिए, इजाज़त मिल गई। बताइए आपका नाम क्या है?
गुलाम सैयद अख्तर आशिक।
बहुत सही नाम है। बेगम साहिबा को बड़ी परेशानी होती होगी ये नाम मुझे।
नहीं, ये तो मुझे प्यार से गुलाम कहते हैं।
अच्छा गुलाम साहब, शादी आपकी मर्जी से हुई?
जी हाँ, पर इनकी मर्जी चल रही है।
साहब, ये आप बात को कहाँ से कहाँ ले जा रहे हैं? मेरा पूछने का मकसद ये था कि बेगम साहिबा को आपके घर वालों ने पसंद किया।
जी हाँ, पर साहब देखिए ना, बुरा वक्त आते देर तो नहीं लगती। मैं काम तो कह रहा हूँ कि तो दिल की आवाज़ है।
अच्छा बेगम साहिबा, आप ये बताएं, बच्चे कितने हैं?
6।
क्या कह रही हो बेगम? हमारे 3 बच्चे हैं।
पहले वाले शौहर के भी तो गिन के बता रही हूँ मैं।
मुझे तो
तुम्हें
मालूम
किस
ही
बात
नहीं
हंसी
था।
आ रही है?
लीजिए साहब, अब मालूम हो गया। गुलाम साहब, आप बताइए, आपकी ज़िंदगी का सबसे हसीन तरीन दिन कौन सा था?
अनवर साहब अभी आए ही कहाँ हैं?
तो वो कब आएगा?
इनके जाने के बाद ही आएगा।
तो छोड़ दो मुझे, अलग हो जाओ मुझसे। बेड़ा हरक हो तुम्हारा, निकालो मेरे 1.25 लाख हक मेहर के।
1.25 लाख हक मेहर का सुनता हूँ तो ब्लड प्रेशर हाई हो जाता है।
देखिए साहब, ये तो आपके घरेलू झगड़े हैं जो चलते रहेंगे।
चलते ही रहेंगे।
बेगम साहिबा, आप ये बताइए कि मियाँ साहब को आपके हाथ की कौन सी चीज़ सबसे ज़्यादा पसंद?
मार बहुत पसंद है।
मार पे एक शेर याद आया का तो अर्ज करूं।
इरशाद।
पढ़ा जो इनका हाथ, पढ़ा जो इनका हाथ तो हम झूम गए। पढ़ा जो इनका हाथ तो हम झूम गए। खड़े थे दाएं तरफ, खड़े थे दाएं तरफ, बाएं तरफ घूम गए।
बहुत खूब, बहुत खूब। आपके शेर से याद आया कि हमारे स्टूडियोज़ में हमारे मुल्क की मशहूर गुलकारा, मुल्क की लेजेंड मौजूद हैं, तो तशरीफ़ लाती हैं दीवाए तरन्नुम।
ताली तो मारने।
सानू नहर वाले फल ते बुला के, सानू नहर वाले फल ते बुला के ते फरमाए किते रह गया। साडी अखियां च निंदरा उड़ा के ते फरमाए किते रह गया। साड़ी अखियां च निंदरा उड़ा के ते गुरमाए किथे रह गया सानू नहर वाले पुल ते बुला के
इसके साथ ही मैं अपने आखिरी मेहमान को दावत देता हूं। हमारे आखिरी मेहमान हमारे मुल्क के एक लीडर, एक पॉलिटिशियन तो तशरीफ लाते हैं बनारसी टोपी वाला। तशरीफ रखिए, तशरीफ रखिए, तशरीफ रखिए। आपका नाम टोपी वाला कैसे पड़ा?
अवाम को टोपी देना ये हमारा खानदानी काम है। ओ चलो छोटे
जी, क्या मतलब? अच्छा चलिए ये बताइए, आपका ताल्लुक किस पॉलिटिकल पार्टी से?
मुल्क की सबसे मशहूर पार्टी JJUS, जो जीता उसके साथ।
और सुना है कि आपके साथ कुछ मसला है, कुछ बीमारी है।
ओ जी, बीमारी कुछ नहीं है, मुझे बस 24 घंटे कुर्सियां नजर आती हैं प्राइम मिनिस्टर की।
और ये प्राइम मिनिस्टर की कुर्सी के लिए आपके पास प्रीरेक्विजिट्स हैं?
पर्ची जी, बहुत पर्ची है, मामा की पर्ची, चाचा की पर्ची, पर्ची है, मसला कोई नहीं।
नहीं, ये बताइए, आपके पास वोट बैंक है?
बैंक बहुत सारे बैंक है, स्विस बैंक, दुबई बैंक, बैंक ही बैंक है। शहजादे, अगला वोट किसको दे रहे हो?
बेगम से पूछ के बताता हूँ।
जी, टोपी वाला साहब, आपके पास डिग्री है?
ओ जी, बहुत सारी डिग्रियां हैं जी। मैंने पहले 2 मास्टर किया, फिर मैंने बैचलर किया, फिर मैट्रिक फेल किया, और जी फर्स्ट डिवीजन फ्रॉम हाई फेरू डिवीजन। और छोड़े ना लगा है।
जिस अवाम को आप रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं वो गरीब तो पढ़ भी नहीं सकता।
और पढ़ तो मैं भी नहीं सकता, लिख सकता हूँ।
अच्छा चलिए ये बताइए कि मुल्क के लिए आपके पास क्या प्लान है?
और जी कोई प्लान नहीं है, कभी फेल ही नहीं होंगे। क्यों जी बिजली जी, कभी कभी आप तो आती नहीं हमारे इलाके में
जी,
आओ कभी चक्कर लगाओ।
जी टोपी वाला
बिल भेज देती हो हमेशा।
जी
इख्तिदार में आने दो।
टोपी वाला साहब,
प्राइम मिनिस्टर, बाहर से बिजली मंगवाऊंगा मैं।
तो मुल्क के लिए कोई प्लान नहीं, फिर मुल्क कैसे चलेगा?
और अल्लाह के नाम से चलेगा यार।
मुल्क अल्लाह के नाम से चलेगा तो आप क्या करेंगे?
हम दुआ करेंगे।
आप दुआ करेंगे, दुआ शायद हम भी करें। ख्वातीनो हजरात, ये थे हमारे मुल्क के लीडर। शायद इन्हीं के लिए शायर ने कहा था, हर शाख पे उल्लू बैठा है, अंजाम गुलिस्तां क्या होगा। इसके साथ ही प्रोग्राम का वक्त ख़त्म हुआ जाता है। अनवर मकसूद को इजाज़त दीजिए।
अनवर भाई,
जी,
क्या आप मेरे साथ घर चल सकते हैं?
जी, वो क्यों जनाब?
दरअसल घर में बचाने वाला कोई नहीं।
मुझे यहाँ प्रोग्राम खत्म करना है भाई। अरे यार, प्रोग्राम खत्म करना।
इसको पकड़िए जरा।
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the adult education class in developing your English language skills. I am... Enter?
Squeeze me, please, madam.
Yes, may I help you?
I am Ali Nadeem from Lahore. I am coming here for to be learning the English. I am hoping to be unrolled.
Hopping to be unrolled?
Like it say in your syllabus.
Oh, you mean hoping to be enrolled?
Yes, please.
Well, very well. You're in the right place. Please take a seat.
Jolly good.
All right, as I was saying, I am white and...
Oh, you're committing a mistake.
A mistake?
Yes, please. You are not white. I am brown, she is brown, we are brown, you are brown.
My name is Mrs. White.
Oh.
I am your teacher.
Squeeze me.
And as it goes, you're quite right, I am brown. Anyway, let's start with you. Can you introduce yourself to the class? What is your name?
Sophia Capelli, Italiano.
All right, Sophia, and what do you do?
I work in the Ristorante di Shalimari and Ristorante di Chutney.
A waitress?
No, not the waitress. I'm the cooker.
A cooker?
See, I cook the nihari, I cook the boti, I cook the tikka, I cook the everything.
A chef.
Okay, see, professori.
Oh, all right, thank you. And your name, please?
ਆਏ ਹਾਏ ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ ਇੰਨੀ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਲੱਗ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਮੀਰਾ ਵੀ ਵੇਖ ਕੇ ਸੜ ਜਾਂਦੀ
What is your name?
ਮੀ ਸਪੀਕ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਜੀ
White, Ali, Sophia, and you are...
ਓਹੋ ਨਾ ਪੁੱਛ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੀ ਬਿਊਟੀਫੁਲ ਜਮੀਲਾ from ਚੰਗ confused not with pang.
Thank you, Jamila. Have a seat. Thank you. All right, I'm going to start with some basics. Ali, could you tell me what's wrong with the following sentence?
Okay.
Waiter, I'd like to order some chops of pork, please.
Waiter, I would not like to order some chops of pork.
No, that's not right.
Oh, yes, please. It is against my religion for to be having the pork.
Okay, how do you feel about lamb then, Ali?
Oh, blimey, I like the lamb very much.
Okay, wonderful. So tell me what's wrong with this. Waiter, I'd like to order some chops of lamb.
Then I should also be asking for the naan and the chutney.
No, Ali, thank you. Take a seat. Juan.
Sí, señorita.
All right. I'm going to give you some words, and I'd like you to tell me the opposites. Ready?
Not ready.
I haven't started yet.
I have started.
That's enough.
That's not enough.
Sit down.
Stand up.
Please, can somebody please sit
Beja,
him
beja.
down? Oh, gosh. Thank you. Jamila, if you've quite finished putting on your makeup, are you able to say good evening?
ਕੀ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ
Can you say good?
ਗੁੜ ਮਰ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਗੁੜ ਖਾ ਕੇ
All right, and evening.
Having.
Right, great. Together now, please. Good evening.
Good. Having.
That's great. Wonderful, Jamila. All right, Sophia, can you please construct a sentence using the word indisposition?
Every Saturday, I sing lead in the opera, and I love to sing in this position.
Silence! Really? You must treat this class very seriously if you're looking for success. Now, I think it's time for a break.
Okay.
Yes, a bathroom break. Now, I want you to go to the cafeteria. It's down the hall to your left.
Okay, down the hall to the left.
Right.
Oh, down the hall to the right, squeeze me.
No, left.
Left or right, madam? You're confusing me.
You know what? Never mind. Just, you all follow me. It's all right. Thank you. Come on.
Oye, the return of Bashiria, oye. Pind, village of ours, oye. A long time ago, in a pind far, far away, Bashiria has returned to his homeland in an attempt to rescue his love, Rano, from the evil clutches of violent gangster. Sheria, oye.
सानू नहर वाले पुल ते बुला के ओ बशीरा किथे रह गया ला 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 ला
Oi, Rano? Is that you, Rano? Oi, Rano. साल गुजर गया, Rano. It has been a year, than which no change way.
No change मेरे में, पर you are as fit a muँह as before.
ओए राणो मेरे पास सिविक गड्डी हुए 15 farmers houses, घोड़े and horses and donkeys. You still insult me, Rano?
Me they only insult you, but Bashira will qatl you.
Sheria oye.
Bashira! Bashira! Ene menu disturb kita Bashira.
ओए शेरिया ओए तू अपनी आईसाइट नु नीचे करके स्टैंड हो
You run home, Rano. They make lassi and tea for me. And let me correct Bashira oye.
You fool! I told you so. Tata Bashira.
ओए शेरिया ओए
ओए बशीरे ओए
तूने मेरी रानों ते बैड आईसाइट की थी and no below. You better be sorry oye.
Suppose if I am not, then
Oye. Then you meet my gandasa oye. I will be back oye.
A lot of hard work, months of practice, and coordination. That was our comedy segment. I'd like to take a minute actually to introduce another guest of ours, Ethan Casey, who has written many, many books. He's a friend of Pakistan. Amongst his books are Alive and Well in Pakistan and Overtaken by Events. I'd like for Ethan to come up on the stage, get recognized, and also say a few words to the audience. Ethan Casey.
I've had a great time this evening. I think I was just remarking to Jaffer that clearly all the people, especially the young people, have put a lot of work into all the skits and songs that we've been enjoying this evening. It's been delightful. I want to, first I want to congratulate Mayor Wilson for the shortness of his speech earlier. And I was, for an American politician to give such a short speech, I think is quite an achievement. And thank you. I want to talk. I'm going to talk for just a couple of minutes. I speak about Pakistan all around the United States, to Pakistani audiences as well as to mainstream American audiences, and I always recommend and talk up Mashal everywhere I go, from coast to coast. I want to note the name Mashal, which others earlier have noted, means torch. And one of the meanings, I think, of the name of the organization is that the torch is being passed to the younger generation, younger generations. And I think that's very important and meaningful in the context of the Pakistani American community as an immigrant community in America. And that's one of the things we're all celebrating here tonight. Umar also spoke earlier about preparing young people for, or Faraz, I think, spoke earlier about preparing young people for leadership, and how preparing for the events and the skits this evening helps build confidence in the young people. And that really rang a bell with me, because in a lot of the speaking and the meeting of Pakistani communities that I do all around America, I just have to say, and I take every opportunity I can to say, how very, very impressed I am with the younger generation of Pakistani Americans. And by the younger generation, I mean the people in their 20s and the teenagers. And these people are going to be leaders not only in the Pakistani community as they grow up and mature and come into their professional careers and their lives as citizens, but they're going to be leaders in American society. And I know that. I know that. Inshallah. I have to say inshallah, of course, but I am confident that God has a plan for these young people to play leadership roles in American society.
Thank you, Ethan. We are also very proud and delighted to have you amongst us. Ethan also has his books outside, in case you're interested. He'll have a table and books, so I definitely encourage you to check his books out. And also he blogs fairly regularly. I don't have his exact address with me, but you can find him, Ethan Casey, on the blogosphere as well. Now, to the most favorite part of the show. We've spent months practicing, and parents, along with organizers, along with people who have orchestrated this particular segment, hats off to them. What has happened is that parents have been picking, dropping their kids every day, twice a day, and they're in all ranges. We've seen kids, like 80 plus kids in a given house, from like 6 to 8 hours almost every weekend for the last 6 to 8, I would say even 12 weeks. So as we are about to embark on the most colorful segment of our show, I would also like to recognize that the entire segment was very patiently and yet beautifully orchestrated, and the kids' dances were Smita Mittal, Sonia Bukhari, and their team have just done an incredible job. And this is the time for you to encourage our children, encourage our kids to go along and really sort of encourage them on. I, as a parent, am just unbelievably delighted, and I hope they're not hearing me right now, but when they start talking about chori chori and papuyar, and they're just talking amongst themselves, that just delights the living daylights out of me. So here it is, the kids' dance segment.
चोरी चोरी तेरे नाले लालियां खावे मैं चोरी चोरी तेरे नाले लालियां खावे वे मैं चोरी चोरी तेरे नाले लालियां खावे मैं चोरी चोरी वे मैं चोरी चोरी प्यार पिछे हर कोई मिट्टियां विछाड़दा जिस दा ना इक पल विर मेरी जानदा जिस दा ना इक पल विर मेरी जानदा ते मैं चोरी चोरी तेरे नाले लालियां खावे मैं चोरी चोरी तेरे नाले लालियां खावे मैं चोरी चोरी वे मैं चोरी चोरी मैं चोरी चोरी तेरे नाल लालियां खावे मैं चोरी चोरी वे मैं चोरी चोरी मैं चोरी चोरी वे मैं चोरी चोरी
देखा जो तेरी आंखों में दीवाना हो गया तेरी इन मीठी बातों में मस्ताना खो गया देखा जो तेरी आंखों में दीवाना हो गया तेरी मीठी बातों में मस्ताना खो गया जानो ना क्यों लगती हो यूं जाने मन तेरी में तेरी हर अदा पे मैं तो हूँ फिदा ये जाने खुदा देखा जो तेरी आंखों में दीवाना कैसे ना होता हो यार तेरी मीठी बातों में मस्ताना कैसे ना खोता हो यार रात का हो समा सोया हो ये जहां ना कोई दरमिया हो बात हो यूं बयां जैसे कोई अज़ां इश्क तुमसे वहां हो तेरे संग झूमो हाथों को चूमो ऐसा कुछ हो जाए जैसा मोहब्बत के हर एक फसाने में हमने पढ़ा देखा जो तेरी आंखों में दीवाना हो गया तेरी मीठी बातों में मस्ताना खो गया ਪਿਛਾ ਹਟ ਸਾਡੀ ਛੇੜ ਨਾ ਗਿਟਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਚੜ 100 ਵਰਿਆਂ ਬੁਖਾਰ ਕਦੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਬੇੜਾ ਨਾ ਮਾਰ ਪਪੂਆ ਓ ਪਪੂਆ ਓ ਪਪੂਆ ਓ ਪਪੂਆ ਤੰਗ ਨਾ ਕਰ ਪੰਗਾ ਲਾਵੇਂਗਾ ਤੇ ਲੱਗ ਪਤਾ ਜਾਵੇਗਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਹੱਥ ਸਾਡਾ ਸੁਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਵੇਗਾ ਪੰਗਾ ਲਾਵੇਂਗਾ ਤੇ ਲੱਗ ਪਤਾ ਜਾਵੇਗਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਾਵੇ ਬੇਸੁਰੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਮਾਰ ਬੱਬੂਆ ਓ ਬੱਬੂਆ ਓ ਬੱਬੂਆ ਓ पप्पू यार तंग न कर शोर जब सामने तू होवेगा हथ ला लग मेरी जान रोएगा मुझ शोर जब सामने तू होवेगा मैं मारे न जाने बेकार पप्पुआ ओ पप्पुआ ओ पप्पुआ ओ पप्पुआ तंग न कर सटियां तू नकलां उठा पिछा हट साडी छेड़ न गिटा तेनू चढ़ सौ वरियां बुखार कदी होवे तेरा बेड़ा दा पार पप्पुआ ओ पप्पुआ ओ पप्पुआ ओ पप्पुआ ओ पप्पुआ ओ पप्पुआ नकर
Assalamu alaikum. I hope everyone is having a wonderful time. We the kids have had so much fun getting ready and making new friends. I would like to give a big thanks to the amazing people behind this show. First, thank you to the Mashal organization that made all this possible. Also, Sadaf Auntie, Rastam Uncle, and Aisha Baji. For most, I would like to give a huge thanks to our segment director and choreographer, Sonia Auntie and Smita Baji. You sacrificed sleep, work, and food to make us shine. You made sure each of us looked and felt our best. We are very grateful for everything you've done. No matter how loud and annoying we got, you still had patience. We love you and hope you're proud of us. Last but not least, I'd like to thank all the volunteers for their time and help. Bashra Auntie, thank you so much for helping us with the fashion show and making us look like big stars, as well as Shantare. And thank you to Nashra Auntie, Mewish Auntie, Uzma Auntie, and my mom, Mariam, for helping us and letting us use their homes for practice. Please accept my apologies if I omitted anyone's name. Thank you.
Thank you, my child. I think you forgot the makeup artist and the hairdresser thing. They were there for, I think they started at 9 o'clock in the morning. So many kids to go through. They've done a fantastic job. Once again. Okay, moving on to our next segment. Our poetic traditions in Pakistan and our Virsa, the poetry Virsa, dates back centuries. And what we're going to do next is first watch a very, very short tribute to the poets of the East, and then we'll continue our program. The poets of the East.
बुल्ले नू समझा पढ़ाइया भैणा ते भर जाइया मन ले बुलिया साडा कहना छड़ दे पल्ला राइया आल नबी औलाद नबी नू तू क्यों लीका लाइया जेड़ा सानू सैयद सदे दो जख्म मिले सजाइया बंदिया हो बंदिया बंदिया हो बंदिया दियां बेपरवाइयां सोने परे हटाइयां ते तुझे ने दलगाइयां
the person that I'd like to invite, I'd like to do his introduction in Urdu, as the next segment is going to be a Urdu segment. It delves into Urdu शायरी. तो आप सबके जाने पहचाने माने और आप सब डैनविल में कम से कम उनकी पोइट्री से बहुत वाकिफ़ हैं. हमारे अपने कैसर दाऊद साहब, welcome him on the stage please. कैसर भाई की खासियत ये है कि I can joke with him at any level. I see him every day. और कैसर भाई से मैं ये भी कह सकता हूँ कि टुक टुक ऐसे ना देखो मुझे संवरिए. और साथ साथ हम सीरियस शायरी भी कर सकते हैं. So the purpose of introducing this Urdu segment is very clear. We actually want audience participation as well. And so what Kaisar Bhai is going to do is going to test our collective poetic skills. What did you learn in metric and A levels and O levels and so on? So if you're ready, Kaisar Bhai is going to say the first verse, and we will basically ask you we'll actually test you and see if you can recite or complete the verse itself. So Kaisar Bhai.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम. पहले मैं ये शुरू करूं प्रोग्राम तो आपको एक बात बताता चलूं कि हमारे एक बड़े अच्छे दोस्त हैं इस ऑडियंस में. वो मुझसे कहने लगे यार तुम बड़े मुश्किल शेर पूछते हो, कुछ आसान पूछा करो. तो मैंने कहा मसलन, कहने लगे मसलन कि बकरे ने मारा जो बकरी के सींग, तो बकरी भी मारेगी बकरे की सींग. तो मैंने कहा ये तो कोई शेर नहीं हुआ, लेकिन बहरहाल मैं कोशिश करूंगा कि बहुत आसान शेर पूछूं आप लोगों से. तो ये लीजिए पहला शेर. ये बहुत मशहूर शेर है, उसका मैं पहला मिसरा पढ़ता हूँ, आप बताइए कि दूसरा मिसरा क्या है. मुद्दई लाख बुरा चाहे तो क्या होता है. हाथ उठाइएगा. तो ये
ऑडियंस का लेवल ऊपर चला गया है.
तो बहुत ऊपर चला. तो मुझे मुश्किल शेर पूछना पड़ेगा. तो अगर यही बात है तो जरा बताइए इसका कि पहला मिसरा क्या है इस दूसरे शेर का. खूब गुजरेगी जो मिल बैठेंगे दीवाने दो.
खूब गुजरेगी जो मिल बैठेंगे दीवाने दो.
खूब गुजरेगी जो मिल बैठेंगे दीवाने दो. इसका पहला मिसरा बताइए जनाब. इसका जनाब पहला मिसरा है, कैस जंगल में अकेला है मुझे जाने दो. खूब गुजरेगी जो मिल बैठेंगे दीवाने दो.
ये वाला बहुत सख्त हो गया.
देखा कैसा पकड़ा मैंने आप लोगों को. बड़े खुश हो रहे थे पहले शेर पे. अच्छा चलिए दूसरा शेर बताइए कि सुबह होती है शाम होती है. दूसरा शेर मिसरा बताइए इसका.
आप लोग सारे कल कहाँ थे? हम ये सारे पूछे थे, सिर्फ अनवार भाई बैठे थे ऑडियंस में, एक शेर नहीं आया.
अच्छा तो दूसरा बताइए. मुझे मोहब्बत मुझे उन जवानों से है. दूसरा बताइए इसका मिसरा क्या है.
ओके लेट्स सी अ शो ऑफ हैंड्स. मोहब्बत मुझे जवानों से है. अहमद. ओके दैट यंग गर्ल राइट देयर विद द ग्लासेस.
सितारों पे जो डालते हैं कमन.
सितारों पे जो डालते हैं कमन. सही है.
वाह
सही है.
एंड आउट द प्राइज.
आगाह अपनी मौत से कोई बशर नहीं. आगाह अपनी मौत से कोई बशर नहीं. ये इधर किसी का हाथ उठ रहा है साहब.
नो किसी और ने उठाया किसी का हाथ. ओके जेन्युइन हाथ. ओके राइट देयर यंग मैन राइट इन द मिडल.
आगाह अपनी मौत से कोई बशर नहीं.
सामान 100 बसर का है कल की खबर नहीं.
सामान 100 बरस का है पल की खबर नहीं. सही है. सामान 100 बरस का है पल की खबर नहीं. अगला शेर है जनाब बहुत मशहूर. नहीं तेरा नशेमन कसर सुल्तानी के गुंबद पर. नहीं तेरा नशेमन कसर सुल्तानी के गुंबद पर. तू शाही है बसेरा कर पहाड़ों की चट्टानों में.
अच्छा एक्चुअली इसमें भी जरा सा वो होता है कि इस चट्टानों में है या पर है.
चट्टानों में
जी.
चट्टानों में.
चट्टानों में जी. आहा हो गया ना फटा. कौन कहता है में पर चट्टानों में. हाथ उठाएं अपने. और कौन कहता है पर. भाई पर पे. सो क्या कहते हैं जज साहब.
चट्टानों में है साहब.
चट्टानों में.
अच्छा अगला शेर सुनिए जनाब. गिरते हैं शहसवार ही मैदान जंग में, गिरते हैं शहसवार ही मैदान जंग में। इसका दूसरा मिसरा बताइए।
गिरते हैं शहसवार ही मैदान जंग में, अभी गिरे थे मोहाली में सारे। बताइए दूसरा। ओके क्विकली। जी 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 बताइए।
वो क्या गिरेगा जो घुटनों चले।
वो तिफल क्या गिरेगा जो घुटनों के बल चले।
अच्छा कैसे भाई, दो मजाहिया शेर जबरदस्त किस्म के।
दो मजाकिया शेर सुनिए साहब। शराबी भैंस से टकरा के बोला हम ये बोतल तोड़ देते हैं। शराबी भैंस से टकरा के बोला हम ये बोतल तोड़ देते हैं। बहन जी माफ़ करना कल से हम पीना पिलाना छोड़ देते हैं। फिर एक मोटी सी औरत से जो टकराया तो गुस्से में वो बोल उठा ये साले भैंस अपनी बांध के नहीं रखते हैं, खुली छोड़ देते हैं।
कैसे भाई, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू।
एक और कर चलिए।
ये साहब ये बड़ा औरतों की नफ्सियात से ताल्लुक़ रखता है शेर, बड़ा अच्छा शेर है। ये सुनिए दो शेर। मेरे एक दोस्त बोले यार ऐसा कर दिखा देना, मेरे एक दोस्त बोले यार ऐसा कर दिखा देना, तड़पता देखूं बीवी को कुछ ऐसा गुर सिखा देना। मैं बोला काम बस इतना करो तुम अपनी बीवी को नई साड़ी पहना के घर के आईने छुपा देना।
घर भी जाना है कैसर भाई, घर भी जाना है।
नहीं साहब।
कैसर दाऊद।
एक मिसरा, एक और पढ़ दे, एक शेर और साहब, एक शेर और है साहब, वो बड़ा मजे का है। वो है साहब बड़ा कंजूस है वो क्या बताऊं आपको भाई, बड़ा कंजूस है वो क्या बताऊं आपको भाई, कि बिरयानी वलीमे की नई दुल्हन से पकवाई। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
कैसर दाऊद।
Now, moving on to, just one short poem, which I think most of the Pakistani Americans learned in Pakistan. It has such beautiful meaning, and it is sung so beautifully by these kids. लब पे आती है दुआ बन के तमन्ना में।
लब पे आती है बन के दुआ मेरी. Thank you, children. And now we move to the final few segments of the program. And the next one actually is extremely elaborate. You will see the amount of effort put in by the organizers and the segment directors there, and you'll see it in the set itself. This is one of the most colorful segments that we have. The set depicts a traditional wedding scene with elaborate dances, costumes. We're also showcasing some rituals of putting henna on a bride's hands and including both the bride and the groom, and what else? More dancing and more merrymaking. Waiting for the signal. The Mehndi segment.
मेहंदी की ये रात, मेहंदी की ये रात,
आई मेहंदी की ये रात, लाई सपनों की बारात, सजनिया साजन के है साथ, रहे हाथों में ऐसे हाथ. आई मेहंदी की ये रात, लाई सपनों की बारात, सजनिया साजन के है साथ, रहे हाथों में ऐसे हाथ.
जिन्ना दे माही नित परदेसी जिन्ना दे माही नित परदेसी ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਦ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਨੀਲੇ ਦੇ ਮਾਹੇ ਕਾਲਿਆਂ ਬਾਗਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਹਿੰਦੀ ਨੀਲੇ ਦੇ ਮਾਹੇ ਕਾਲਿਆਂ ਬਾਗਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਹਿੰਦੀ ਫੁੱਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਰੂਪ ਏ ਮੇਰਾ ਫੁੱਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਰੂਪ ਏ ਮੇਰਾ ਅਲੜ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਡੁੱਲ ਪੈਂਦੀ ਨੀਲੇ ਦੇ ਮਾਹੇ ਕਾਲਿਆਂ ਬਾਗਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਹਿੰਦੀ ਨੀਲੇ ਦੇ ਮਾਹੇ ਕਾਲਿਆਂ ਬਾਗਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਹਿੰਦੀ
मेहंदी की रात आई मेहंदी की रात मेहंदी की रात आई मेहंदी की रात देखे कोई किसी लड़की के हाथ खुशियों भरे अरमानों भरे मेहंदी तले कई सपनों को सबसे छुपाए हुए सब छुपाए हुए मेहंदी की रात आई मेहंदी की रात मेहंदी की रात आई मेहंदी की रात हाँ
Assalamualaikum. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm introducing a very special act of mine. This is a team that we call the Mini Bhangra Empire. They're little kids, five boys, 6 girls. They've been practicing for a month or so. This is the first time that they will perform together, and you guys will be able to watch that. I want to thank all the parents that have helped to bring the kids out for this. I also need to thank my older brother, Umar, and Puneet for helping us out with running everything. So I hope you guys enjoy. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Empire.
ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਛਤਰੀ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਡ ਗਈ
People stand under my umbrella.
ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਛਤਰੀ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਡ ਗਈ ਅੰਬਰਾਂ ਤੇ ਲਾਉਣੀਆਂ ਉਡਾਰੀਆਂ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਛਤਰੀ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਡ ਗਈ ਅੰਬਰਾਂ ਤੇ ਲਾਉਣੀਆਂ ਉਡਾਰੀਆਂ ਫੁੱਲ ਕੋਈ ਬਲੈਤ ਵਾਲਾ ਲੈ ਗਿਆ ਉੱਡਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ ਕਿਆਰੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਬੱਤੀ ਇੱਕ ਕਬੂਤਰੀ ਐ
It's so loud inside my
ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰੂੰ ਸਰਕਾਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਦ ਲੰਘੂ ਬਾਰਡਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਭ ਰੋਣੇ ਧੋਣੇ ਤੋਂ ਦੂੰਗਾ ਜੇ ਮਿਲ ਜੇ ਆਰਡਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰੂੰ ਸਰਕਾਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਦ ਲੰਘੂ ਬਾਰਡਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਵਾਅਦੇ ਪੂਰੇ ਕਰ ਦੂੰ ਵੇਖੀ ਜੱਟ ਦਾ 100 ਕਿਲੋ ਲੱਤ ਸੰਤਰੇ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਜਾਇਆ ਕਰੂੰ ਲਾਹੌਰ ਬਿਲੋ ਮੈਂ ਲੱਤ ਸੰਤਰੇ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਜਾਇਆ ਕਰੂੰ ਲਾਹੌਰ ਬਿਲੋ
ਮੈਂ ਲਹਿੰਗਾ ਲਊਂ ਲਾਹੌਰੋਂ ਜੁੱਤੀ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਕਰਾਚੀ ਤੋਂ ਮਹਿੰਦੀ ਮੁਲਤਾਨ ਦੀ ਬਾਤ ਕਰੀ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਤੇਰੀ ਚਾਚੀ ਤੋਂ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਲਹਿੰਗਾ ਲਊਂ ਲਾਹੌਰੋਂ ਜੁੱਤੀ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਕਰਾਚੀ ਤੋਂ ਮਹਿੰਦੀ ਮੁਲਤਾਨ ਦੀ ਬਾਤ ਕਰੀ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਤੇਰੀ ਚਾਚੀ ਤੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਨਵੀਂ ਨਵੇਲਣ ਲੱਗੂ ਜਦ ਕਰ ਲਾਊਂ ਵੇ ਮਾਇਆ ਮੈਂ ਉੱਚਾ ਬੁਰਜ ਲਾਹੌਰ ਦਾ ਵੇਖਣ ਜਾਊਂ ਵੇ ਮਾਇਆ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਉੱਚਾ ਬੁਰਜ ਲਾਹੌਰ ਦਾ ਵੇਖਣ ਜਾਊਂ ਵੇ ਮਾਇਆ
Let's have the house lights, please. And the curtains. So, how about that, Mayor? Consul General, your consulate is in Los Angeles. How about moving it to San Francisco? Because this is where the real action is, right? Okay, we're about to close our show off. We just have about 6 minutes left, and I'll have 2 requests for you. One is what we're about to show is the making of Virsa. It's a very small tribute to all of the hundreds of hours of effort that has been put into the show. It's about 1.5 minutes. And then right after that, we have the closing segment, which is going to be about 3 minutes, and we need your help with that as well. So let's just do this first, and then we'll go on to the closing segment, and I do need some of your help, like I said. House lights down, please.
Virsa is translated as heritage in English, and what we want to show here or accomplish here is to pass on that Pakistani culture on to our kids. The segment that I'm doing has, I'm showing Mehndi scene, and it has a lot of adults in it, it has kids dances, I have 3 dances planned for it, and there are about 10 to 12 kids in each dance. Okay. So the practices are going on 2 times a week, and we're putting a lot of hard work in it. I have 2 kids participating in this show organized by Masha, and they're doing 2 dances Pakistani songs.
heritage, culture, and past.
I have two kids, and Mashal is doing this program where they are promoting Pakistani culture. For my children, I hope that they get an understanding of the Pakistani culture and learn to appreciate it, being involved in it.
Thank you so much to Mashal. Virsa is a wonderful program, and my kids are here enjoying, getting ready for it, and enjoying learning about Pakistani culture.
Sorry, I can't speak in front of the camera.
Sorry, Nashra, but I told you I'd do that. So the next piece that we have, which is our ending segment, let's get the curtains off, please. House lights. We thought about how to end the program, and instead of ending it the traditional way, we decided to pay tribute to two very, very important personalities in the subcontinent. And what I'd like to request is, in your inserts, you have the English translations. Can you actually look for those, find those if possible? I know it's been a long evening, but let's make sure that you have the inserts. And then what we're looking for is Gurus of Peace, which is the last segment that we have. Does everybody have that? Turn up the lights a little more. So if you've been able to locate the Gurus of Peace in block letters or bold letters, what we have is the chorus part, which is the English chorus. And there are 2 points where we have the English chorus. And what we'd like to do is, one, we'd like for the entire audience to please stand up. Thank you. I know it's tough. Please stand up. Thank you. 7th inning stretch. It's the 9th inning stretch, actually. And I'd like to introduce this segment now. The song featured in this short final segment is called Gurus of Peace. And it's actually an effort by two music legends, one from Pakistan and one from India. From Pakistan, the late Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, and then from India, A.R. Rahman. Both these legends sang this duet to promote peace between Pakistan and India, and they specifically used children to deliver the message of peace. And so today we honor them by expanding this message of peace and expanding it globally and adding our hopes and our prayers for global peace. So once again, I'd kindly request the audience to first locate and then to sing the song along, the chorus portions of this, and we'll be done in exactly 3 minutes, I promise. Let's go.
जख्मों का हो के अपना भी दिल भर भर आए रोए ना की
What are you waiting for? Another day, another dawn. Someday we have to find a new way to peace. What are you waiting for? Another sign, another call. Someday we have to find a new way to peace.
दूरी क्यों दिलों में रहे फासले क्यों बढ़ते रहे प्यारी है जिंदगी है प्यारा जहां रिश्ते बड़ी मुश्किलों से बनते हैं यहाँ पे लेकिन टूटने के लिए बस एक ही लम्हा इश्क दवा है हर एक दर्द की जंजीर इश्क है हर एक रिश्ते की इश्क सारी हदों को तोड़ डाले इश्क तो दुनिया को पल में मिटा भी दे इश्क है जो सारे जहां को अमन भी दे रौनक इश्क से है सारे आलम की चंदा सूरज का खोता
Thank you, Faraz.
किस बातें होती है फिर तकरारें खींची है लकीरें जिस जमी पे पर न खींचो देखो बीच में दो दिलों के ये दीवारें दुनिया में कहीं भी दर्द से कोई भी
What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you
Okay, thank you. Thank you. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you. Can we get the music down a little, please? The music. And Faraz is somewhere on the stage. This reminds me of Saturday Night Live. It's about that time.
Assalamu alaikum. Did we have fun? Do we want more? Are we going to come next year? I'll tell you one thing. Last year, we were at Walnut Creek, and the audience capacity was 400. At the end of the show, I asked people, do you want a bigger auditorium? Everyone said yes. And now we're sitting in 650 people. I asked the same question, do you want a bigger venue for next year? I say, we go to San Francisco and 1,000 people. Okay, so I'm going to take a few minutes of your time because event like this cannot be put together without hard work and dedication of a lot of people. And, please bear with me because we have to thank a lot of people who've put this show together. First of all, how about a round of applause for all the participants? Okay, so let's start. Rasim, where are you? Are you, Rasim? I want you on the stage, please. Rasim. Okay, so let's start off with our sponsors. Nothing is possible without money, and you all know that. Let's talk about our sponsors. Our big sponsors were 21 Tech and Amana Mutual Fund. We thank them for all their sponsorship. Then our food was provided at a very low cost by Chutneys. We thank them for that. Our other sponsors were HDF, Islamic University Bank, Empro Solutions, Summit Preschool, Ilahi and Faruqi Law Firm, ACS, American Custom Solutions, Carbonated TV, ICE Consulting, Baskin Robbins, and AMPM Keys. So we thank them for their services. Let's talk about our MC. How about a round of applause for our MC? All the videos produced in today's show was created by Umar. How about a round of applause for all the great videos he's shown us? I want the two program directors up front, please. Aisha and Sadaf. Take a bow, please. Take a bow. I want to recognize Aisha's parents. There they are. You have an amazing daughter. This is the second year we've worked with her, and we just love her. Great job. And what can I say about my wife? I love you, sweetheart. Umar, you were asking about PDA? PDA, there it is. Okay, so we have trophies for both of them. Javed Bhai, Mayor Wilson, please come forward. Council General, please come forward. Council General, Mayor Wilson. Hello. Okay, this is a plaque in recognition of your services, dedication, and hard work. Aisha Sheikh, Program Director. Second one, the same one for my one and only wife. I love you, baby. Sadaf. Okay, where are you? Come on, Umar Khan, forward. Where's Rasim Bukhari? Rasim Bukhari. Rasim. Rasim's been manning the booth all evening long. It's been a very difficult job to man the booth, trust me. I've dealt with it's a tough job. Okay, all the segment directors, I'll hand over the microphone to Aisha and Sadaf, and they'll take care of all the volunteers and the segment director. Before I do that, I want to recognize my organizing committee. Abed Farooq, where are you? Please come forward. Abed Farooq is an inspiration to this community. We love him. He's truly a hero in this community. Anwar Mirza, where are you? He's a Jiala of this community. Come forward, come forward. Come forward. Anwar Mirza is an integral part of our Martial Organizing Committee. We thank you for his services. Mohammed Javed, please come forward. Mohammed Javed, another integral part of our community. Azhar Mahmood, come on, come forward. Jafar, come forward. And Jafar and Umar and Rasim were all, this is the organizing committee. Why don't you all come forward? Let's take a picture, guys. Come on. Jafar, Umar, Rasim, just Abed, everyone come forward. Let's take a couple of pictures. I told you it's going to be long, but it's totally worth it. Trust me. आगे देख ले आगे देख आगे देख आजा यार तस्वीर ले ले यार तस्वीर let's go I hand it over to Sadaf and Aisha for all the volunteers and segment directors. Sorry. Before I pass it on to, I have a very special award, and it's for a very, very special person. Mayor Wilson, this is your last term as the mayor of San Ramon. As a going-away gift, we want to recognize the leadership you've given to our community. We want to recognize the leadership you've given to this society and to people like us to come forward and do something like this. In recognition of your outstanding leadership and support to help our community grow. Thank you, sir.